Why play Rek'sai Jungle? Well, she brings strong early ganks, she moves quickly around the map with her tunnels, she has great objective control, and she scales pretty well as the game goes on. However, she can get kited, especially if her E gets interrupted, and items like Zhonya's counter her ultimate incredibly well. Rek'Sai's passive is her basic attacks and abilities generate fury. When she becomes burrowed, she consumes all of her fury to heal herself. Rek'Sai's abilities have different effects whether she's burrowed or unburrowed. While unburrowed, her Q is an auto attack reset which grants her a large amount of bonus attack speed. In addition, it makes her next 3 attacks deal bonus damage and deal damage in a circle. While burrowed, her Q is a straight line skill shot which deals damage to enemies hit and reveals them. While unburrowed, her W causes her to burrow. While burrowed, she gains bonus movement speed, however her vision is greatly reduced. She instead sees circles on the floor where enemies are walking. While burrowed, using W or attacking causes her to unburrow. This causes her to explode out of the floor, dealing damage to all nearby enemies and knocking them up. While unburrowed, her E is a point and click ability which deals damage. And when she has maximum fury, this deals even more damage. While burrowed, it causes her to dash in a direction, leaving behind a tunnel at both ends. These last for 10 minutes and can be reused again to travel around the map faster. However, she can only have 8 out at a time, and enemy champions can stand on these to destroy them. Rek'Sai's ultimate has a passive where when she deals damage to an enemy champion, she marks them as prey for 5 seconds. The active can only be used against a target marked as prey, where it causes her to go untargetable and go beneath them. And after a short delay, she'll then pounce through them, dealing damage. For combos, engage while burrowed with Q into E and attack, knocking up your opponent. Immediately reset with your Q into your 3 attacks using your E into your ultimate. For matchups, Rek'Sai is great into junglers who want to jump on her as she interrupts dashes for free with her attack while burrowed. And she can struggle against champions with good lockdown or who can simply out-duel her. For runes, take this, she procs Conqueror incredibly quickly. For build order, start Red Monster and Pot into a Stride Breaker and Tier 2 boots. After this, a Black Cleaver and Sterax are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Smite. Starting the game, you have a few different options. The safest option is always to do a full jungle clear to make sure you're as strong as you can be to fight for Scuttle Crab if needed. And with Rek'Sai, leaving tunnels around the map makes your next clears even faster. However, Rek'Sai is also great the moment she hits level 3. So by clearing one half of the jungle or doing both buffs and one other camp will give you this quick level 3, which does allow you to pull off an early gank. When ganking, always consider the 3 main points of what CC does your team bring, what escapes does the enemy have, and where is the lane push to. And if you can ever save your dash while ganking to chase down one of their flashes, your chance to kill is massively increased. Entering the mid game, having 1 or 2 items is where Rek'Sai is incredibly strong. Keep up aggressive wards, look for picks, and happily engage in 2v2 or 3v3 skirmishes where she's so good. Entering late game teamfights, play as your teams engage. Getting under multiple targets, knocking them up, along with your AoE Q is an insane amount of utility and damage. And using ultimate will keep you safe while assassinating an enemy carry.